Thank you for joining us. You have probably the most challenging portfolio at the moment, of all at the moment, but things are going the right way.
Yeah, when it comes to housing, it's beginning to go the right way. It's taken a while. We did kind of put a 5-year plan together, and we started about 2 years to try to fix housing in general. We're always very clear it would take about 5 years to get the social housing delivery back up, to get affordable housing back up, and then to get the private sector building houses as well. But thankfully the supply of housing has greatly increased. This year we'll see over 20,000 houses delivered in the country, but 8,000 of them will be used for social housing. Next year we'll see about 25,000 houses, and over 10,000 of them will be for social housing as well. So it's important we do that, and I'm conscious I see Kevin Stewart there. The local authorities are working very well on the front line with us on this as well, but it's important from a business point of view too, from jobs, that if you're going to try to create jobs and expand your business and grow, you have to be able to find accommodation for your staff and employees as well. So it's important for many reasons, not just what we would see in the media, which is kind of the homeless end of things, which is very, very serious and very difficult, but also from an investment point of view, from winning companies, winning jobs, growth, we need to have houses for all different sectors as well.
Look, there's a lot of hard stuff happening at the moment, the hard decisions, there's hard challenges facing the country. But as you can see here, there seems to be a lot of positivity. I mean, the heat is bubbling.
There's a great buzz here, and this is about the 5th year of Meet Enterprise Week, and to go around and meet some of the companies who are here a number of years ago, have grown now and expanded and have opened new offices. Then you meet some of the new companies coming through. Again, you see the talent from St. Pat's and some of the other schools here as well. Young people of all ages using their talents to set up new companies. And I'm after meeting a couple of guys there who are exporting all over the world already, and selling products for 5,000 or 6,000 as well. And that's what we're trying to do. The idea of having these events, the Meet Enterprise Weeks, is a flagship of the various companies we have here already, the new companies who are coming through Meet Chamber, who are coming through Meet Enterprise, coming through the Meet Leo, through the local authority, everyone playing their part to bring forward talent and new companies. But it's to meet each other, to see each other, to connect, that's what it's all about, but also to send a message out to new people and young talent coming through, that we want entrepreneurs, we want people to start new businesses, we want to encourage people to grow more businesses. And from my point of view, I'm in the Department of Housing now, before that I was in the Department of Enterprise. From a government point of view, we want to support local businesses. We want to make sure we create jobs out in the regions, out in counties like Meath, like Louth, like Cavan, not just have all that Dublin concentration. And there's companies here of all sizes. I see Mepicom there as well. Companies of different sizes, and there's room in Meath for all different shapes and sizes, and we really are open for business, and that's the kind of message we want to push out as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed by the fact that when you look at, we had the Madden girls here from last year, Fenue Health, and they're exporting all over the world. Yeah. You've got the school over here who seem to be very advanced in their business studies. They seem to be very entrepreneurial, obviously down to great teachers. Yeah. But with the positivity, there seems to be a lot of support. There was never more, I suppose, opportunity. Yeah, really, I know things are tough for a lot of SMEs, but there's still huge amounts of opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity out there. I suppose a key part of the support structure that comes through, that I could Meet Enterprise with Gary O'Mara and all his team, through the Leo with Joe English there, through local authority with Kevin Stewart, is trying to connect people together and to connect it to the supports. Because very often, Enterprise Ireland are here today as well, I'm conscious that Michael is there too, and IDA are out there supporting too, but it's hard for the national organisations to get through to every local business. So the national organisations like the Enterprise Ireland would work through the Meet Leo, would work through the Meet Enterprise, try to connect and to grow the talent. They're like a Meet Chamber here, plugs everybody in. So it's about plugging into the system, because the supports are there. But very often it's supports, it's not just financial, it's actually guidance and advice. And the support structure, and again you have the EO back in here through Meet Enterprise as well, and they have a summit here next to the Global Summit too. That's with an accelerator program, again, helping companies that have started up, helping those companies to survive and then to scale up and to grow. And we have a lot of companies here who have that opportunity, who have started, and now need a little bit of a push and the support structure to expand and to grow, and that's a success. Those opportunities out there. We've come through a very difficult time. I know we've had a conversation with Helen McNamee this morning on Brexit. Brexit brings threats and opportunities, and I think we have to grab the opportunities. And hopefully we'll get a bit more certainty out of Brexit in the months ahead. That'll give people confidence to continue to invest in their business. But also we need to use Brexit as a wake-up call to go and expand forward to other markets and think beyond the UK market. And again, Enterprise Ireland, Meet Enterprise, trying to push businesses to grow here, but think global as well, think big too.
And there's a theme developing throughout now, and probably having our next panel as well for help. And I presume your door is open, Helen McNamee's door is open, you have clinics all the time, people can come and talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, ask for help, from all the different support structures and through ourselves as well, with guidance in the right direction, but even from each other. A big part of having these events are for businesses to meet each other and to network and to learn from each other. Like, even as politicians, we might often row all the time, but we actually learn from each other too. Likewise in business, you might be competitors, but you can also learn from each other too. And what I find in the Meet situation, certainly there's a lot of collaboration, and companies are willing to work together and learn from each other's experience, rather than trying to reinvent the learning curve every time. learn from each other and work together. And what I've seen from we were driving the whole science agenda, this is Science Week as well, and I would ask anybody here to log into Science Week, get involved in that too, to promotion of the importance of science, to help grow your business through R&D and through innovation. A lot of young talent here with backgrounds of mathematics, technology, science, engineering, but even the importance of the arts, because a big part of bringing all the skills together through STEM is actually the ability to communicate, the ability to sell your wares, and that's the arts as well, and that importance of communication. So it's about people skills. And I think if businesses come together through the different networks, the BNI event yesterday, you can get over 80 at as well. Again, networks, it's that involvement. So through Meath Local Authority, through the Chamber, through Gary and the team here at Meath Enterprise, through the Leo, use the connections there to work together, share each other, and try to grow together.
I know you're rushing off because you have to hit cabinet and dog debates and everything today. It's such a busy time. What would you like to leave as a message for these people before we let you go?
Well, again, to me, it's actually about talent. You mentioned the students from St. Pat's here, Yvonne. I'm conscious there's other students here too. I just haven't seen what school they're from, but there's a few other students here too.
We better give them a plug.
It's about giving a plug as well, but it's about talent. And I think that's the whole importance of encouraging businesses here. And a lot of people I spoke to at the exhibition are looking for people, looking for employees, looking to grow their teams as well. And we know there's thousands of people here living in Meath who on a daily basis move out to get a job, to go work on something else. This is about bringing people home as well. And there's companies here who want to expand, we need to partner with people as well. But there's talent in Meath. And that's down to the education system, be it our second level schools, be it our primary schools. It's Eureka Kells and I here along with St. Pat's as well, doing great work. So it's about that education system being plugged in to our business, and we're trying to in a couple of years back when I was working in both departments of enterprise and education, we're trying to make the education system more enterprise facing. So it's important that at second level, then also that we have at third level education and a forward education and training sector through Loudon Meath ETB, again through the regional skills for here, through our ITs and our universities, that we blend in the business and the education system, that you talk to each other, that you link up, and we try to make sure that we're creating the talent for the future that you need and the skills you need as well. So keep up the great work. Again, I want to compliment AIB's involvement here as well, and the access to finance for local business. I see the Navan Credit Union here and all the team with the Credit Union as well, pushing out a new product in the months ahead, lending into the commercial sector. I'm very conscious that as you grow your business, expand your business, you need more flexibility, you need lower cost money too, and that's something that the credit unions and the banks and all competing together but also working together can provide you products too, because supports, as I said, we can do a lot of the HR skills and the connections and the soft skills, but you also need the backing of finance as well, so it's important to bring the whole lot together. But a key part is, I find you can access finance when you put your top class business plan together through your business coaching support, through your various helps as well. And in the past, a lot of Irish businesses didn't put a lot of effort into their plans and their structures and their future strategies. And that's why, again, I see Enterprise Ireland here as well, because we're constantly promoting that kind of having a strategy, know where you're going. And if you have all that together and you work through the networks, you'll be able to access the support you need, be it financial or whatever else as well. So keep up the good work, and well done to everybody, all the exhibitors here. It was great meeting everybody. I think we got nearly to meet everybody as well, because Gary drove us around there quite quick as well. So good luck with the day, and hopefully we'll see us again back here next year as well.
Well, Minister, it's fantastic to have such access to a minister such as yourself and to Helen McEntee, and thanks very much for your time. Everybody, Minister Damien in English.